Hi, everybody. I'm Courtney Hall, and thank you for watching another edition of the Courtney Hall Show. Listen, I have the beautiful Keena and Tyler in the building of Sip Serenity. They're going to be talking about their drinks, their bartending service, and more. So let's get right into it. Hello, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm super excited. Listen, the pineapple look good. Everything. I'm ready to sip.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Yes. Listen, tell me, what inspired you to start the company?
Well, first, I kind of grew a passion for bartending while I was in college. Mm-hmm. I was always the one that everyone would kind of get to make the drinks. Whenever there would be like parties and things like that, they would always be like, "Hey, Keena, you know the last thing you made?" Exactly. So I would always be the one that they would choose to, go ahead and create the cocktails. Yes. And after college, I had plans on moving to a bigger city, Houston. Wow. And I thought, well, it would be a good idea for me to kind of go to, bartending school and actually learn how to do it seriously. So I felt like it would be a good trade, a good, extra way to bring in extra coins.
Yes, definitely, for sure. And now what are we making today?
So today we're making a spicy mango margarita. Ooh. So what I've already put in here is, of course, the tequila. And today we're using Casamigos Blanco. Okay. Yes, so I'll put about an ounce of that. And then I also put in some mango puree. And I will recommend this is the best brand to use.
Okay, I love it. Yeah, listen, what sets your company apart from any other company?
Honestly, our attention to detail, and that really I can attribute to Keena, right? Whenever you're looking at the way that we do our, the signage that we do, the setup, that's Keena. She's the brains behind that. Okay. And so that, and then our personality and customer service, that's a big deal to us. So we always reach back out to the people that we end up meeting so that we can make sure we maintain that relationship, and that they become our cousins, right?
Yeah,
they become cousins.
No, I was even saying while I was coming in here, the setup is so professional. You two are so warm and friendly. I feel like I want to drink and just talk and have girl chat.
Yes.
Now describe. Oh, did you want to say?
Yes. So I added a little bit of our jalapeno simple syrup. So this is the spicy. This is the kick here. I try not to put too much, but hey, however you like it, I can add more.
Okay. I like that.
And then I also added a little bit of lime juice for the margarita.
Nice. Now tell me, can you describe like a typical event and what happens during a typical event? And what sets you apart from, other services at that event?
So that's also my expertise for the most part. It's usually chaotic to start. Setting up is usually kind of chaotic because we come and we try to move as fast as possible, and there's a lot of details and things that go into providing a great event. So most of the time, planning for the event a couple days prior, we try to pack everything up. Yeah. And then when we get there, we try to make sure that everything is accounted for. We also just make sure that we're kind of in the right headspace. We make sure that we check in with our bartenders prior to the event beginning to make sure we're all, kind of uplifted and ready to create amazing drinks and amazing experience and moments for our clients.
That's awesome.
But for the most part, the events, they usually run pretty smooth. Mm-hmm. You want to add?
Yeah, I was going to add that we typically make or develop relationships with other vendors there as well. Mm-hmm. So it's never like we leave without knowing someone or without grabbing someone else's business card. We get to know whoever we're around, and so that we can create a good vibe for the night,
I like that. And I like, what is the thing around the rim?
So around the room we have mango chamoy and tahini.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like the pour. It's so good.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a good time with this one.
And so, ladies, what challenges do you face with the company?
So I would say the biggest challenges we face really is just staying updated with the changes of this industry. Mobile bartending is a pretty new thing, I would say, for a lot of cities, and it's growing really, really fast. So making sure we just stay up to date with the trends, making sure we are also providing excellent service, and then also making sure we're not cheating ourselves, and making sure that we stay on top of our business, and making sure that we just always just keep an eye on the things that are necessary or things that people are pretty much wanting and seeking for their events, and just making sure that we're flexible.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love that. Now, what are you making?
So I'm actually making a painkiller.
Oh, yes.
So what you saw me add in already was the spiced rum and the cream of coconut. And again, Real is probably our favorite brand to use. So that's what we use for that one. As a orange juice that I just put in there. And I'm about to add some pineapple juice and a little dash of simple syrup.
Ooh.
And then we're going to get mixy.
Come on, simple syrup.
We're going to sip.
Okay, awesome. Now listen, what does the future look like for, your company?
Ooh, growth. That's the word that comes to mind.
Yeah.
We want to grow. We want to scale. We want to add even more amazing bartenders. We do have a great team already of reliable bartenders. We pick people who show up the same way that we would. And then also we
Because honestly, this is a winning combination.
It really is.
Girls are beautiful. Women are beautiful. The drinks are fresh. Yeah. This is yes.
Thank you.
But get back to what you were saying. So growth and bringing on other folks.
Yes, and the thing is, you haven't even seen anything yet, because whenever we're at our events, we usually tag team. You've seen a little bit of it when she was kind of with the cup, but we move super fast. But another thing is, we want to branch off into other cities. We want to create memorable experiences in major cities like Atlanta, Chicago. We also just want to make sure when we do that we also we build teams that are literally just like us in those areas.
I love that.
So that's the growth idea that I have, and then she has other growth ideas as well.
For me, I want us to get into doing more teaching, because she's an amazing teacher, actually.
I can tell.
Yes. She's an amazing teacher. And then also I want to be able to get into the glassware, and now we're being featured on the Knot, so getting more into weddings. We're already there, but doing that. What else? I feel like I've said something else. Also,
branding the bartending boot camp.
Yes, our bartending boot camp, because that's kind of how we create the bartenders that we want to have at our events.
Nice.
Yeah,
right. So you go through a training.
We've sent them through the boot camp for sure.
Yep. I love that, and I love that idea of doing like a glassware line, because honestly, I can go into stores and I won't find anything cute like this, So doing that, I think that would be great. Now, going off script a little bit, what would you say to your younger self if you had to chat to your younger self?
Ooh, you go first.
Go ahead. So I would say be patient. Be patient.
Yes.
Also be vulnerable. Allow yourself to build a strong team, because Tyler knows I have a lot of different skills, and it's very hard for me not to think that I have to be behind the wheel every
everything.
time.
Yes,
Exactly. So I'm so grateful that God sent me a business partner that has helped me in the way that she has. But that's the main thing. Just be open to partnership. Be open to really just being vulnerable and. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have.
And so what I would say to my younger self, okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm not hitting that. But what I would say to my younger self is that you need to be ready for failure. Not that this is failure in any capacity, but be ready for those ever-changing moments, right? Because not everything's gonna go exactly the way you want. And I can be extremely, I hope I can say this, anal. Okay. I can be really anal about and I want things to go a certain way.
Like the margarita.
Right. and just be mindful of the word, be mindful of my word choice. That's what I would say. But you got what I meant.
I got what you meant, definitely, for sure. Okay,
very particular.
Being
now,
able to
where
pivot.
can we follow you? How can we support you? Where can we do all of that?
So you can find us at sip_Serenity on Instagram.
On TikTok as well.
Okay. Yes, that's the same name. She runs the TikTok. And then www.sipserenity.com. And then also
we're Sip Serenity on the Knot, and we're Sip Serenity on Facebook as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Keena, Tyler. Thank you so much for coming. I gotta try some of these. Wait, before we leave,
Yes,
for
sure.
They both look amazing.
And we always give 2 straws to make it go down a little quicker.
See, and I love it. Okay,
There you go.
This is the spicy mango. Now it does have the
Jalapeno
in there. So just take a quick sip. How is it?
Hold on.
And I'm very good at hiding the alcohol. So you probably barely tasted it before.
Yes, and I saw you pour a lot. It's so good. It's so good. I can taste the mango. I feel like I can, get some tacos or something like that. I love this one. I love that. Thank you. This one, let me go ahead and
that is the painkiller here.
Some straws.
Okay,
Good.
some straws. Okay. That was good too. The mango, save that one for me off camera.
Ma'am.
Okay. And then this one.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
It's nice and creamy.
Yes.
It's like a sweet treat.
Absolutely.
It's nice and creamy. I like that one. I like that.
And that one will sneak up on you.
Okay, okay. All right. So I'm slow down. Well, thank you both for coming on my show. And thank you all for watching another edition of The Courtney Hall Show.